Growing up, I learned that there are two things you should probably try and avoid bringing up in casual conversation. The first being religion, the second being politics. Well, I guess I'm kind of digging myself into a little bit of a hole, because the story that we're going to be talking about today kind of revolves around religion and politics. Yesterday, a story was published about a Muslim chaplain who was denied a closed can of Coke on a United flight. Tahera Ahmad, the Muslim chaplain, claimed that it was due to discrimination. Ahmad was on the United flight, and as beverages were being served, she asked for a can of Diet Coke. However, she asked for the can of Diet Coke to be kept closed. Why, you might ask? You see, it's a little thing called hygienical jurisprudence. I hope I pronounced that right, and yes, I just cited Wikipedia. Deal with it. Basically, in the Muslim faith, hygiene and personal cleanliness are extremely important. So that's why Ahmad wanted the can of Coke closed, because she didn't want the flight attendant touching the lid in which she was about to sip from. But the flight attendant refused, opening the can, saying that she was unauthorized to keep it closed because people might use it as a weapon on the plane. Okay, so two things here. One, once you get past security and you're in the terminal, I'm pretty sure you can go get a closed can of Coke from one of the vendors and bring it on the flight. So that kind of contradicts that whole rule. And two, isn't Diet Coke kind of already weaponized in some strange sense? Okay, so hear me out. So instead of using sugar, Diet Coke uses a low-calorie sweetener called aspartame. According to Men's Health, aspartame is made up of two amino acids, aspartic acid and phenylalanine. And if you have no idea what the hell those two things are, you probably shouldn't be drinking them anyway. There have been multiple studies conducted on the safety of aspartame and its link to cancer. There was a larger increase of cancer risk in the animal studies than there were in the human studies, but still, it's probably something that you should really limit in your diet or cut out completely. Along with aspartame, Diet Coke contains a bunch of other fun chemicals such as phosphoric acid,
which has been known to erode tooth in an animal, cause urinary changes that promote kidney stones. Ouch. And could also lead to kidney disease if left untreated.
Natural flavors,
which could literally be anything because according to Alexander Casparo, a registered dietitian, hundreds of chemicals can be used to mimic the taste of natural flavors.
4-methylimidazole, or caramel coloring, or caramel coloring, whichever one you prefer to say.
Which in 2011, the International Agency for Research on Cancer found that it could possibly be carcinogenic to humans.
So in a sense, when you're drinking that Coke and you're taking an Insta with you and your friend using the hashtag #ShareACoke, you're like not only gonna get like so many likes, but you're also probably gonna get like all that other stuff running through your body. It's like bad for you, you know? Like really? So then Ahmad noticed that the same flight attendant handed an unopened beer to another passenger. It's at this point where Ahmad is probably thinking, what? The flight attendant then realized her mistake and opened up the beer for the passenger, citing the same reason. But Ahmad was looking around to other passengers saying, okay, hi, did anyone just see what kind of went on there? But most passengers were quiet, except for one guy who, according to Ahmad, spoke up to her and said, you Muslim, you should shut the f*** up. You know you would use it as a weapon, so shut the f*** up. You know, I've been hearing a lot about religious freedom lately, but...
Warning, warning, incoming opinion, warning, incoming opinion.
I feel as if there are people out there who claim they want religious freedom, but only for their religion. It's like people throw around the term religious freedom with a tiny asterisk next to it and the subtext, religious freedom refers to the religion of the individual utilizing this broad term. Any other religion aside from that of the aforementioned individual should not be recognized and therefore should not partake in the same freedom.
End of opinion.
United Airlines issued a statement claiming that the incident was a misunderstanding, and a company spokesperson also added that the company has, quote, apologized for not providing the experience that our customers expect. Hi. I'm pretty sure that you usually provide your customers with pretty crappy customer service. According to US News and World Report, United Airlines is listed among the worst airlines to fly. United Airlines also has like a 1.01 on Consumer Affairs. I say 1.01 because if you look at the 2nd star and the 5-star rating, it's red just ever so slightly, indicating that it's not just a full 1-star rating. Yay, United! You did it! Tahera Ahmad also had a lot of support on social media, with some users using the hashtag United for Tahera. So what can we learn from this story? Well, we have a long way to go with regards to being tolerant towards other people's religions. Now look,
Warning, incoming opinion.
I personally don't claim to be a particular religion. If anything, I'd say I'm a bit of a humanist. But I understand that religion is important to people. It's a very personal and sacred thing. There's a lot of good that can come from religion, but sometimes there's some bad that can come from it. Let's be real here. No religion is inherently perfect, much like human beings. But what we can all do among our religious differences is have some compassion and mutual respect. At the end of the day, and I feel like I'm being a little bit preachy right now, but well, screw it. We're all on this earth together. We all have our differences. We all have our similarities. I think we all just need to take one giant collective chill pill, relax a bit, be a little bit more tolerant, and I might be asking too much, but I'm just gonna throw this out there. Can we all just, like, get along? Is that too much to ask for?
End of opinion.